Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam98. As you may remember, the king was getting his lesson on Atma Vidya. The Grihasthashram is like a box of camphor. In course of time, the camphor gets sublimated and it looks as though the box is empty. But the smell, the vasana, is still remaining and it will cling to the box. So long as the box has an existence, so long as the box has an entity, the vasana will persist and it will remain part of the box until the box is completely destroyed. Once you get involved in the ashram by name Grihastha, there is no salvation for you. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, and Matsarya. The senses and the mind, which is the master of the senses, all these will lure you away from the path to salvation. Think of the life on the earth. There's so much pain, loss, happiness, sorrow, love, hatred, fear, delusion, madness, avarice, jealousy, hunger, thirst, pain in the mind and pain in the body, birth and its arch enemy death are all there. People have no time to think of the Lord and never keep the company of saints who have renounced worldly things. Still, even in spite of all these drawbacks, there is hope. If one controls the mind, if they can, learn the art of pulling the reins of the mind, conquer the 6 enemies, turn the mind towards the Lord, they can be rid of the cycle of birth and death. This wisdom cannot be obtained by penance, nor by performing your religious rites faultlessly, not by feeding 1,000 people, not by charities performed by grihasthas, not by chanting the Vedas incessantly, nor by the worship of the gods. Only by falling at the feet of the saints and taking the dust of their feet and surrendering themselves to a guru can a person attain salvation. Let one then, desirous of getting freedom, spend all their time with the bhaktas of the Lord. They will then learn how to break away from the bondage called delusion, Maya. The stories of the Lord and the singing of his praises will guard their spiritual wealth from the thieves who are lodged in the body. The 6 enemies, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Soon, very soon, people will give up their ego and the mind will obey them. The rest is easy. O King, learn to renounce everything. Be compassionate towards all living beings. Sever the bonds of attachment to everything. With a mind pure and free, you will soon reach the other shores of this immense ocean called samsara. And I assure you, you will not come back. Rahugana prostrated before Bharata and said, "My Lord, being born as a person is the greatest of blessings granted to the jiva by the Lord. I am not jealous of the gods at all, since it is not given to everyone, not even the gods, to have the good fortune of coming across great souls like you. I have had that unique privilege. By your company for just a muhurta, all my ignorance has been driven away. I'm rid of my pride and ego. You have taught me that there is only one duty, and that is to surrender to the Lord. I bow before you again and again. There is no other way in which I can express my gratefulness to you." Bharata blessed him and went his way to wander on the face of the earth as long as the Lord thought it fit to keep his body alive. 65. Ajamil's death. People, absorbed as they are in worldly things, worldly pleasures, and the pursuit of worldly happiness, have their mind clouded by ignorance of the truth about their real nature. Sadguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.